Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Graham Elwood. We're going to play a little round of You Should Know This, the popular trivia show where Ron Placone, very knowledgeable about music, and I don't know anything about music, and I'm very knowledgeable about films, and Ron thinks everything is a TV show.
Everything's a TV show.
Everything's a TV show.
And they're confusing you on purpose now because they're making TV shows that might as well frickin' be movies. Did you watch Stranger Things? You watched a series of movies. Yes. They were all like an hour. I enjoyed it, but they were like an hour. The last one was like 2 hours. That's a movie. That's a movie. That's not a TV show.
It's a lot of movies.
It's a bunch of movies. It was a bunch of movies.
Ron thinks everything's like TV commercials. He thinks are a series of movies.
Yeah.
That just try to get you to buy stuff.
Yeah, they just want you. That's like the plot. They're like, you're gonna buy this thing.
That's the plot. How do you get these tough stains out of your kid's laundry? That's the plot of the story, the movie that Ron watches. All right. Ron, you go first. What should I know from the world of music?
The world is a vampire sent to drain.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, you gotta know this one, dude.
The world is a vampire. I know. That's the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes. Wow. You got it. I thought you'd probably get this one, but I was like, yeah, there you go. Good job.
Boom. I don't usually get these out of the gate. Like,
if it was on the radio constantly, circa 1993 to 96, you usually get it. And this is one of those songs that it's true. Yes, you could not hear this song every day. And it's just such a distinguished. The world is a vampire. Beautiful song. Great song. Billy Corgan's out of his mind, but great song.
Yes.
Yeah, he's insane.
I actually saw them.
Great song.
Halloween. They opened for Kiss. Halloween 2000, I think, at Dodger Stadium.
That'd be a fun show.
Oh my God, it was fun. First of all, it's a Kiss show. So if you've ever been to a Kiss show, everyone's dressed up, but it was Halloween. So like it was double dress up. Like people were just not only like decked out in their Kiss gear, but like just crazy costumes and outfits. And they opened the show dressed as the Beatles.
Oh,
and
that's
they came
fun.
Out playing cool. It was so cool. Like the Ed Sullivan Beatles with like the skinny tie and and like, oh my God, it was so cool. They came out. It was one of the most amazing shows I've ever seen. I mean, it was
that might have been back when they like didn't completely hate everything too. Cause they over the years, they've definitely had a lot of feuds as a band and whatnot. And I mean, it's not, I think a couple of the original members are back. Like, I think the drummer's still there. And I think James Iha returned recently. I think, I'm not sure, but I didn't get to see the Pumpkins until later. I saw them like about 5 or 6 years ago with Marilyn Manson, actually. Wow. And it was a fun show, but you could tell like in both cases, like these bands were sort of, I mean, Marilyn Manson just seemed really freaking tired the whole time. And the Pumpkins, I mean, it was great because it was the Pumpkins and I'd never seen them, but you can kind of tell like both were kind of phoning it in a little bit. And it wasn't like, I loved living in Nashville, Tennessee, but one thing I got to say about that city is like, you know how sometimes in LA comedy audiences could be a little kind of like we've seen it all before and they're not, that's how Nashville is with music. Like Nashville audiences, like, and it's not everybody, obviously, but it's like kind of like Nashville crowds could be a little more like, we've seen everything. This is Nashville. This is the music city. And they don't really like give it to the performer. And you could tell like when you're at shows, like I was at a show, I almost saw Jay Farrar from Sunvolt walk off stage before because he was getting so pissed off. Yeah. And he was playing the Sunvolt album Trace in its entirety solo, which is pretty fucking awesome. And the audience was it was part of a festival. This audience was you'd think he was just some random person playing covers as a distraction or something. They're like talking through it. And I was like embarrassed to be there. That's how fucking bad it was. And he almost walked off stage. Like a couple times he almost walked off. And I think he didn't because he knew there were people there who like really wanted to see him. And I was one of them, but yeah, it was bad. Anyway.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, that is a very valid comparison. Doing stand-up in LA, sometimes the crowd's just like, And you're like, bitch, I'm a genius. Like, what are you talking about? Like
they just, they make you work hard, you know? I mean, the LA audiences, they make you earn it. They make you work pretty hard. Generally. I mean, other times they're freaking great, you know, but
I've also had great shows in LA. I've
I
had
mean, me
fantastic
too. Me too. But sometimes it's like, it's hot and we're all kind of tired because we're running around because it's LA. Just fucking make us laugh. And we've seen it all. And you just gotta earn it a little bit. Nashville's kind of like that with music. So
Yeah. It's hot. We've all been running around. That's everyone's just sort of, it's hot. We've all been
it's hot. We've been running around and shit. We're looking over our shoulder in case there's somebody important that comes in here. That's why we're here. Los Angeles.
We're hot. Is everyone running around?
That's what, when you live in a place like LA, you have to focus on kind of the small things like lifeguard schools and stuff like that. Like you gotta just.
What was it called? Something apocalypse? I already forgot the joke from
Lifeguard apocalypse.
Lifeguard apocalypse.
Lifeguard apocalypse.
It's a lifeguard apocalypse on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. All right.
All
What's a movie I should know?
Here's a movie, Ron, that you should know. Let's see.
Sopranos.
Again, not a movie, Ron. That's a TV series. I haven't even said a line yet, but you're already picking something incorrect before I even said anything. Before I said anything, Ron. So this is a quick tip, quick FYI. Ron, I tell you what, before I do this, why don't you tell everybody where you and I are going to be performing the end of the month in the Pacific Northwest?
Guys, while Graham thinks of a movie because he didn't prepare ahead of time, let me tell all of you that we have some tour dates in the Pacific Northwest at the end of this month. July 28th, Portland, Oregon. July 29th, Seattle, Washington. July 30th, Vancouver, British Columbia. Get tickets for those shows at romplaco.com and grahamelwood.com.
Nice. Come out to the shows, folks. It'll be so great to see you. These cities, we were supposed to do them 2 years ago, canceled. We were going to shoot specials there, all this stuff. So it is really important. Come out. It'll be a blast. We'll laugh our asses off. We all need to laugh right now. It's a really stressful time. And you guys are the best and smartest people, the best, smartest fans in the world. So come on out to those shows. Okay. Here's my movie quote. There are only murderers in this room.
There are only murderers in this room. Is that all right? That sounds like a war movie. Is that a war movie?
It is not a war movie.
Oh shit. Is it? Wait, there are only murderers. All right, give me something else. That's like not log.
It's a crime movie and a period piece.
Oh, okay. Crime movie and a period piece. All right. There are only murderers in this room. Crime movie and a period piece. Not The Godfather. That's like not, yeah.
No, it was a movie that came out in the 2000s.
Oh, this is recent. Okay.
Yes.
Oh shit. That probably means I'm gonna be like really bad. But it's a period piece. It's a crime movie. It's not Swordfish, is it? What?
Can you explain to me how Swordfish is a period piece?
I don't know.
Do you know what period piece means, Ron? Do you even understand the context?
Well, yeah, no, I understand the context. I never seen it, so I just kind of, yeah.
You've never seen. So it's like if you, it's like if you said,
wait, The Patriot.
Oh no, but
It's
that's
not, all right.
Not The Patriot.
Oh, is it in the Saving Private Ryan?
Okay. No, but one of the leads in Saving Private Ryan is also one of the leads in this film.
Oh shit. So wait, period. All right, so maybe Tom Hanks then. Period piece with Tom Hanks, maybe. And they say there are only murderers in this room. And it's from the 2000s. Uh, hmm. Is it a comedy?
No, not at
No?
all.
Okay. All right. So it's all right. Shit. I don't huh. Um I have no idea. Uh Ocean's 11. I just guessed a movie from the era because I have no idea. Give
It
me
has none of the. It's not a period piece. It's a crime drama. So it's Ocean's 11, not a period piece. It's kind of a comedy heist movie.
wait. Oh, wait. What's that? Brokeback Mountain. No, not that. The weather. What's the other one where it's like he goes off to war and and then he stays because that girl. Is it a war period piece movie?
He goes to war, but then stays because of that girl. Is it that
Yeah.
one? Is it that movie? Is it that one band that they play that song that's got like music in it and there's like a guy with drums, I think? Is it
No,
that?
it's like it's from that era though. It's like early 2000s, and it's like you thought it was a war movie, but it was kind of like just not a rom-com, but like a romance thing. Like what was that movie? Oh
You are
man.
like literally abandoning all of my clues. Like you're going in the opposite direction of my clues. It's like you're sitting there going, it's like you're telling me, Graham, it's like it's hardcore punk rock. And I'm like, the Everly Brothers. Is it the Everly Brothers where they both had the cars and the nice haircuts?
It's like when you guessed every band except for Rage Against the Machine. You guys, like it's clearly a political song from the 90s, a band that was in the mainstream in the 90s, but was singing about politics. There was like one
There was
Sugar
one.
Ray. Yes, Grab. It's Sugar Ray. Good job. You nailed it.
There was one band, and I named everyone but that
You
one
named
band.
literally every other band. You started naming like some, even like some mildly obscure shit. You're like Suicidal Tendencies. I was like, really? All right, good
Okay.
guess, but no. Um. Oh man, I feel
So
like
it's
this is
not
an
Swordfish. It's not
this is
Brokeback Mountain. I'll give you
the
some more
Notebook.
defining.
The
The,
Notebook. It's the Notebook.
okay, that's close. Well, okay, it's a crime drama set in the
Okay.
Depression, so in the 20s or 30s,
Oh man.
with
Okay.
two megastars. The one guy from Saving Private Ryan, and then another guy that's older. That's like two megastars.
You've Got Mail. I feel like this is a really obvious.
Meg Ryan's publicist just heard you call her older than Tom Hanks, and they're sending us a sternly written letter right now. Like
There
we're
were
gonna be
other
sued.
people in that movie. I don't remember who else. I never saw it, but yeah.
It's not You've Got Mail.
So
No.
this is when he was doing all those movies, man. Like he did that movie where he gets stuck at an airport and he gets like the burgers. Yeah, that one. So this is
Right.
during that era. You
Right.
remember that movie? I didn't like that movie much, actually.
The Terminal, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You remember the title.
Directed by Steven Spielberg. Yes, I do remember The Terminal.
I didn't
Absolutely.
care for that movie much. I mean, people liked it. I just wasn't that into it. I thought there was a lot of unresolved arcs in that movie, and also it kind of grossed me out that he had to eat Burger King every day. That's like, why would you? I mean, they make documentaries about why you shouldn't do that, but
That's
yeah.
the takeaway from that film, Ron. Absolutely.
Don't eat that way. I mean, he could have. Yeah, it's rough.
He was
All right,
stuck in
so
a terminal, but the takeaway is you're mad that he
he
ate Burger
had to.
King.
No, I felt bad for him. I mean, I get it. He had to do it because he would like get the quarters and shit. That was a rough life. I mean, that you don't, man. I mean, if it happened, in a different place, he could have had like a room and stuff,
I know, it's crazy. It's like a
right?
completely different story then, but yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah, like if that happened in like, I mean, what is it like? Some of the Asian countries, they have like hotels and stuff right in the airport.
Yeah,
They have
yes,
like
yes, they do.
saunas and stuff. And,
I
like,
know. Too
that
bad he
happened
doesn't
to him there. He could have just you'd be like, well, all
great.
right,
I'm going to a sauna and I'm gonna get really good dim sum and it's
yeah.
gonna be, ramen
Yeah.
one day and
Yeah,
pho the next.
he would never have to go to a Burger King ever.
Ever.
All right, so it's definitely not that movie.
Nope,
It's
it's not that one, Ron. Nope,
all
not at
right.
all. That's not a
This is
period
different.
piece, nor is it a
Tom
crime drama.
Hanks, and it's not Saving Private Ryan, but it's old. It's like, oh, depression. Gangs of New York.
No,
All right, but it's in that
that's
vein.
that's in the 1800s.
Yeah. Well, and
So
it's
this
also Tom Hanks wasn't in that, was he?
nope,
That
no.
was Leo.
And Liam Neeson, also
Yeah.
directed by well actually that was directed by I'm blanking on the name, but very famous Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Period piece, depression. There's only murderers here. Tom Hanks. Fuck, dude. I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
His character's name was Mike Sullivan.
Oh man. I should know this, but I don't. Give me like a hint about the title.
It's about going to a place.
Oh.
And so it's a metaphor. So like we're going to this place, but it's also what is happening in our lives.
Huh. I have no idea. I should know this, but I have no idea. I'm sure the comments are going nuts at this point.
Yes.
Um, all right. Early 2000, Tom Hanks.
Somebody asked,
Period.
is it Garbage Taxi? No, it's not Garbage
It's
Taxi.
not no, I already guessed that. It's definitely not Garbage Taxi. And it's not The Terminal.
It's
Where
not
he
The
gets
Terminal.
I'm
Tom
gonna
Hanks playing like a gangster in the 30s.
Yeah. Tom Hanks. I have no memory of that. I have no memory of a movie where Tom Hanks was a 30s gangster. I have memories of Tom Hanks playing a band manager. I have memories of Tom Hanks playing a guy with a very low IQ who was in every historic moment in the past 30 years. I have memories of Tom Hanks getting stuck in a terminal. I have memories of Tom Hanks. I mean, what else is he? He's done a lot of shit, that guy. But I don't have
Yeah.
any memories of him being a gangster in the 30s.
I'll give you this. The other co-star is Paul Newman.
Is this a real movie? You're sure this happened? I feel like this is a movie. Why am I the only? Well, I guess
It is on your streaming service right now.
there's a good chance that this movie came out and I just never noticed it.
I think that's exactly what's happened, Ron. And you literally never even acknowledged it. You had no idea it's happened, is what is going on.
Is it the Irish? Is it the Irishman?
No, but you're like you're dancing around near it. You're
If it was a TV show, I'd say it's gotta be Boardwalk Empire.
oh my
But
God. You're
but
right up on. I mean, it is that era. I mean, it is
dude, I don't remember any movie where those two were in it. Um, fuck, and it's about going to a place.
well, a crime happens and Tom Hanks's kid sees it and they want to get the kid and so he's got to go through all this stuff. Stanley Tucci is in it.
Really? Fuck. How do I not know? All right, and it's definitely not. So crime, 20s, 30s, Depression era, early 2000s.
Yeah, Kate said it's like Witness, but it's not.
Oh, witness, but it's not. So another word for witness.
No.
No, okay,
It's
that's not.
like the
All
movie,
right.
the plot of the movie Witness, but not. It's the
Oh,
guy who
oh, oh, okay. I thought it was like a kind of sounds like thing,
no.
or
I'll give you this, Rod, because you're never gonna get it. The movie
yeah.
is called Road to Blank.
Oh, Road to Bethany. Road Road to Ruin.
Ooh, thematically, you're very close.
Road to Epiphany. Road to I don't know. Road to
You're just gonna keep guessing words.
yeah, I guess Road to Highway.
Yeah, it is the road that feeds to the highway. That's it. It's basically just it's a movie about an on-ramp, is what it is.
The
It's
road
great.
the road that feeds the highway. Starring Tom. He just merges, and that's the whole
That's it.
movie.
The whole movie is just him merging
Hey
onto the
man,
highway.
do you want to do our movie? It's called The Road That Leads to the Highway.
The road that leads to the highway.
Bro,
And just him
we
like
can't buy that. We just bought a movie called Three Billboards from Ebbing, Missouri. We can't buy your Road to the Highway movie. Too similar, bro.
yep, it's time for Road to the Highway. Oh God, that's brilliant, Ron.
Road to Glory. That's gotta be. It's not Road to Glory.
No,
They
that's a
fucked
movie.
up the title of the movie.
I think that's a college basketball movie, Road to Glory. I
Well,
think.
there's a movie called Road to Glory. I mean, we know this. There's got to be Road to Enlightenment. I was just I don't know, man. I have no idea. I forgot this movie completely because
When I
everything you
tell you the
described, like
name
I've
of it,
never heard of this.
I feel like when I tell you the name of it, you're still gonna not know what it is. Like,
I think so. I think somehow. Well, not some. I mean, yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to movies. So whenever this movie happened, I was just not cognizant of it. Like, what's the year? Will you tell me the year?
all right, let me bring that up. Let me bring.
You know, if it was one of the years where I was kind of drinking heavily, I mean, there's a
Oh,
chance that I just missed something.
all right. Came out in 2002, and it's sort of it's a kind of a film noir, neo-noir, directed by Sam Mendes.
Really? All right. So 2002, that was high school for me. So because I was thinking like if it was during my college years, there was some blurs there. But
Sure.
high
It
school.
was um it's based on a graphic novel of the same name. And it was Paul Newman's last live action theatrical acting role. Jude Law and Daniel Craig are in it as well. Daniel Craig is this is pre James Bond.
I have no idea. Yeah. I just looked it up because I knew there was I would never guess this I do not remember this movie happening at all.
Yeah, Road to Perdition.
There is so many Jude Law's in it, Daniel Craig, Stanley Tucci, I've never heard of this movie happening. Like I've no most of the movies that we do on this, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. This one I've never if you would have told me, like if you would have given me like true or false, there is a movie Road to Perdition, but Tom Hanks is in it and he plays a gangster from I would have guessed false. Because I'd be like, most Tom Hanks movies everyone knows about. I've never even heard of that. So I completely missed that.
It's a movie that, like, if you were to watch it tonight or whatever, it's an excellent film. I mean, it's really, and the scene where Tom Hanks is like mad at Paul Newman and how dare you kill this person, and Paul Newman goes, there are only murderers in this room. It's a great film. Like, it's a really yeah, I would recommend this movie. It's a really good movie.
Dude, I'll check it out. I mean, I feel like I should watch it because it's just like, well, I didn't know it was a thing. Like that's pretty. I mean, it's like finding out. It's like finding out a great band that like you never like. What if there was this awesome band that has like all the elements you like and you just never freaking heard of it?
Oh yeah, it's exactly like that's the thing why I love that, like, movies, because if it's new to you, like, you've never heard of this. So when you watch this, you're going to really dig it. Like, exactly. Like if you're like, Grant, I've never heard of this band. And you're like, just listen to it. And I'm like, Jesus, these guys are awesome. Like,
I'll try to live tweet it. I'm gonna live tweet Road to Ruin with Tom Hanks and
Road to
Meg
Perdition.
Ryan. Road to
Get the name right first.
I'm going to live tweet Road to Georgia with Tom Hanks and Mel Gibson, and you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Tom Hanks and Mel Gibson. And the whole movie is just, it plays that song. The devil went down to Georgia and looking for a soul to steal.
Road to Ebbing, Missouri is a great film, and I'm going to live tweet it for all of you.
I feel like, did you have just a little bit of an edible before the show today?
No, I just totally did not know this movie at all. It's like the first time I'm just like, wow, I've never even heard of this.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, that's my Rage Against the Machine moment.
That was fantastic.
Although I've had a couple.
That was fantastic. No, this is right up there with Garbage Taxi and Clint Eastwood. I mean, this is fantastic. Well, that is, you should know this, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's shout out the dates again, dude.
Yes. Ron Placone and I are going to the Pacific Northwest this month. Portland, Oregon, July 28th, Seattle, Washington, July 29th, and Vancouver, Canada, July 30th. Tickets at ronplacone.com or grandmelwood.com. Come out, folks. Come to the show. You've never had a DUI, right?
No.
Okay, because I just found out that if any person in your car driving across the border into Canada, they won't let you in.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right. We're good.
We're definitely good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
You're good? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I was in Canada earlier this year.
Right. That's right. You were in Canada earlier this year.
Yeah.
I haven't been in Canada in a while, but I'm good. I'm good. So yes, folks, check us out. Go to grandmelwood.com or ronplacone.com. Ron, always a treat. Good having you. It's always a blast doing this. And you, sir, have an amazing lifeguard apocalypse.
All right, Graham. I'll see you later, man.
All right, bye.
Peace.